welcome back to another travel vlog. If you are new here, then hello. My name is Meg and I am a flight attendant for a UK airline. Today's video is going to be another week in the life of cabin crew short haul edition. Today is day 1 of 6. Let me just give you the lowdown on what my 6 days is going to look like in case any of you didn't see my roster reveal or don't remember it. Today is day 1 and I have one flight out to Athens in Greece. I've never been to Greece, so it's a new country. I believe it's either my 29th or my 30th country, one of those. I get there tonight, quite late tonight, so I will probably just go straight to bed when I get there. And I then have what is called a standover in Athens, so it's basically 2 nights instead of 1 night. Ordinarily with a European night stop you have 1 night there and you don't get very long there, but with a standover you actually get a chance to explore the city that you're in, which I love. I love doing standovers. So tomorrow I have the whole day and night there. I have a few ideas in mind of what I'm going to do, but it will depend on whether the crew want to do anything. Obviously, we'll bring you along with whatever I do end up doing. I'll definitely be doing something. That's the most important thing. And then on Saturday, because today's Thursday, I fly back to Heathrow, but I'm actually flying as a passenger. I am not operating the flight. It's called positioning in cabin crew terms. I was very lucky last month. I actually got called off standby for a trip that was positioning home. They don't happen very often, to be honest. That was the first time I did one in almost a year, but I've got another one this month, which is amazing. It is just nice sometimes to be a passenger and not have to work a flight. Flight is looking quite full at the moment, so not sure where I'll be sat, but obviously I don't mind. But hopefully I'm sat in a window seat so that I can film the takeoff and landing for you all. I will be flying home as a passenger on Saturday, and then I don't have anything after that, so I don't even have to wear my uniform, which is great. I finished on Saturday in the morning, and then I have the rest of the day off, which I will be coming home for. And then on Sunday I am in very early. I'll be getting up very early on Sunday morning. Because I finished so early on Saturday, I was like, I'm not going to get a hotel because it just seems a bit pointless. On Sunday, I have 3 sectors. I have a Paris there and back into a Paris night stop, just Paris all around. I get to Paris late afternoon and I don't get very long there. This is an example of what I just mentioned. I don't get an awful lot of time in Paris, but I will definitely have some dinner, but I'll probably get an early night. I imagine I'll be very tired when I get there. I am yet to see the Eiffel Tower, but it is quite far from where we stay unless our hotel's changed, which I'm not aware that it has. If I am anywhere near it, I will obviously go and see it, but I don't think I am going to be anywhere near it. For my Paris night stop, it probably will just be a case of dinner and bed. But then the next day, on Monday, I fly back to Heathrow and then on to Manchester. And because it's quite an early start and they're both quite quick flights, I get to Manchester in the morning. So I have the whole day in Manchester, which is lovely. And I know Manchester's in England and it's one of those places that I could just easily go to without being cabin crew, but I'd never really been up north until I became crew. I love Manchester as a city. It's so nice there. The shops are really nice. There's some really nice restaurants around where we stay. So I'm very happy to be having a whole day in Manchester. And then I leave on Tuesday morning early, and then I have a Dublin there and back attached to it. And then I'm done for my 6-day block. 3 different destinations, 2 that I've been to before, 1 that I haven't. I will be vlogging the whole block. Obviously it's technically not a week because it's Thursday to Tuesday, but it's what my working week looks like. It is currently, I want to say it's 10 a.m. I feel like it's 10 a.m. I'm leaving in about an hour and a half. I don't start until 2:30, so I'm not leaving until about 11:30. I always leave about 3 hours to get there, even though it generally takes me between an hour and a half to 2 hours. I like to be there in plenty of time. The only exception to that is when I'm starting really early. So on Sunday, I'm only giving myself just under 2 hours to get there, but it will be the middle of the night pretty much when I'm driving, so there shouldn't be any traffic on the road, so I should get there in under an hour and a half on Sunday. I am ready other than obviously my hair and uniform, so not really that ready. I've done my makeup. I haven't done my hair because I have to put my dress on over my head and I always mess up my hair. I also had my hair done yesterday. I don't know if you can tell, you probably can. It looks much better than it usually does, but I've had it trimmed, and you are allowed a ponytail at my airline, but it can't go any lower than the collar of your dress. So I'm going to test it and see if I can have a ponytail, only because it's so freshly done. I feel like putting it back in a bun will just mess it up. Whereas if it's in a ponytail, it won't mess it up as much. So I'm going to attempt a ponytail, but if it's too long, I will obviously put it in a bun. I have some pasta left over from the other night when we had dinner, so I'm going to take that for my lunch on the plane. So 1 flight out tonight, or this afternoon, should I say. I think we get there at like 8:30 UK time, but they're 2 hours ahead, so it's be quite late by the time we get to the hotel. I'm very excited to be visiting a new country, so I hope you're all excited for the vlog, and let's go to work. About 9:30. I've been awake for about an hour. Not an hour, sorry, half an hour. I've just had some cereal. I brought some cereal with me to have just for my breakfast quickly. I am meeting one of the other girls at 10 in half an hour. And we are gonna walk to this hillside where you can see like the Acropolis, the Pantheon and all that, because obviously we could go and see all of these things, but you have to pay to get in, and I just think I only want to see it. Like, I'm not overly interested in walking around it, so I might as well just go somewhere where I can do it for free. And then I think after that we're going to meet up with the rest of the crew for lunch. I'm going to get ready while I'm talking. So we arrived last night at about 11:30, and we just got ready and went downstairs to the hotel bar for a drink. I just had a Prosecco, and then I came to bed at about 2 AM, which is only midnight at home, but still quite late for me. I set my alarm for 9, woke up, had my cereal, watched some YouTube. It's about 14 degrees outside, but I have a denim jacket with me. I've got like a long blue skirt and like a white crop top, which I'm gonna wear. And then I'm gonna wear my denim jacket, put sun cream on my face under my makeup, because even though it's not gonna be massively hot today, it's meant to be like 18, 19 degrees, something like that. Don't know whether to wear trainers or my sandals, because obviously we're going to be walking to this hill that we're going to. I don't know if sandals are a good idea, but equally, I don't know, I might have to message the other girl and ask what she's wearing. But anyway, I'm going to continue getting ready, so I'll show you my finished outfit when I am ready. This is my outfit. Let's go. Good morning. It's 6 AM. I am just about to head downstairs for pickup. It's not for another 25 minutes, but I thought I'd just be down there early. Sorry that I didn't speak to you all last night. I got in quite late and just kind of collapsed and went straight to sleep. We were literally out all day. I don't think I got in until about 11. Very tired today, but grateful that I can just have a nap on the plane. I think I'm sat in a middle seat at the moment, so it might be a bit difficult to film anything on the plane. You may see me on the plane, you may not, it depends. Yeah, I had a really good trip, really nice crew. I am due to get home, well, I'm clearing at about 10 something today, so I should be home by about midday. And then I'm literally just gonna repack my case for tomorrow because I have to get up stupidly early tomorrow. Just have a chilled one with Barney, have dinner early and have an early night. But I probably won't speak to you again until I'm in Paris tomorrow if you don't see me on the plane. I'll show you my positioning outfit. So it's just a long sleeve top with these trousers, and then I have some backless loafers. Passenger life. Good afternoon. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Excuse the way I look like I've just done a bloody night flight. I'm so tired, I have not slept. I was sat in a middle seat in Traveller, wasn't very comfortable, not comfortable enough to sleep anyway. I feel like the only occasion I ever sleep on short haul is if I'm in a window seat and I can like lay against the fuselage of the airplane. Yeah, I just couldn't get comfortable. I was treated very well and looked after by the crew, but because I was tired and hungry and I just couldn't relax. We landed at about 9:30, 9:45, something like that. I've been home for about an hour. I have had a shower, washed my hair and repacked my case for Paris and Manchester. I haven't put a lot in because I feel like when I get to Paris tomorrow night, I'll probably just end up chilling. Like, I don't think I'll go out and do anything. Whereas Manchester, I've got the whole day, so I will. It's colder destinations, obviously, so I've had to pack a coat. I realised, though, that I didn't actually tell you what we got up to yesterday. So we went to this hill called Areopagus Hill. We were calling it Asparagus Hill, where you can see the Acropolis, not the Acropolis, the Acropolis, the Pantheon, and all of Athens, really nice views. And then me and the girl I was with found like a little bar, overlooked it, that did an Aperol Spritz. So we started off the day with an Aperol Spritz. And then we went and met 3 others for lunch. I had a gyros, just a vegetarian one. It just had chips, salad, and it was pita bread, but it was lovely. And then we ended up just going from bar to bar, really. We went to this really cool bar. You would have seen some footage of it. It was basically just decorated with colourful bottles. And then we went for dinner and we kind of just had like picky bits. Like I had a halloumi skewer, some pita bread with hummus, some fried feta. That was very nice. And then we got back, as I say, at about 11-ish. It was a lovely day, really nice crew. The flight was fine today. Always strange being a passenger, I'll never get used to it. It's 2:30 now, Barney's just gone to the shop to get some stuff for dinner. And I'm probably gonna have a nap. I do need to have an early night because I've got to get up stupidly early tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make it until this evening without having a nap because I honestly feel so tired and I think you can see it in my eyes. I will see you tomorrow when we get to Paris. I've got an all black outfit going on. I've got these flared leggings from TikTok shop, my Pumas, black top, black puffer coat from Shein, little zebra print bag, I think also from Shein, I think. I'm going to have some dinner with one of the girls. Probably gonna go to the same Italian restaurant that I went to last time I was here. I know I'm in France, but French food isn't really vegetarian friendly, so we're gonna go for some Italian. I don't look the best right now, but it's gonna have to do. Hello everybody, it's like, I think it's about 7 p.m. here, an hour ahead of the UK. I haven't just got back, I've been back for about 20 minutes. Just got into my pyjamas, taken my makeup off, done my skincare. Also been eating, oh, I have some homemade cookies. Barney made them yesterday and I was like, well, I'm going to take some on my trip because I'm obviously gone for 3 days. So by the time I get back, they'll all be gone if I don't take some. So I've got some homemade cookies by my baker boyfriend, which I've been munching on. I did have a lovely dinner though. I had a pasta dish. I didn't get any footage of it, but it was really nice. It was like cherry tomatoes, black olives, mushroom. Like it was really a really nice, just classic veggie penne pasta. Just went with one of the other girls and then we were debating, we were going to walk to the Eiffel Tower, but it's like a 40-minute walk from our hotel, and obviously that's like an hour and 20-minute round trip, which is almost 2 hours when you include the time that we'd probably spend taking pictures and all that. It was already like almost 6:30 at this point, because our wake up is at 4:30, which is 3:30 UK time. Because we're getting up so early, we were both like, we want to be in bed by no later than 9. In fact, I want to be asleep by 9. I don't want to be in bed by 9. I want to be asleep by then. But we basically worked out that if we'd gone, we wouldn't have probably got back to the hotel until about between 8 and 8:30, which was just a little bit late for us. And I know it's annoying because I would love to go and see the Eiffel Tower, but I'm just waiting for that time that I get a Paris night stop where I get here a little bit earlier in the day and leave a little bit later the next day. Like tomorrow, for example, we get to Manchester, we clear at 11:30 in the morning. Like, that's a good time to clear. I got up at 3 AM today. I don't think I maybe was asleep by like 9. That's like 6 hours sleep, but I was already sleep deprived yesterday because I didn't really end up having a nap, not a proper one anyway. And then I got up this morning. I got to work at about 4:45, quickly did like some very basic makeup. We didn't get here until we arrived at the hotel at 5 PM, which 4 PM UK time. So that's like 13-hour day from like waking up to getting into a hotel room. Whereas tomorrow is a much shorter day and I have a lot more time in my destination. So I will definitely be going out around Manchester tomorrow. But yes, sadly, tonight's night in Paris is just a chilled one. I'm just gonna, I think, sit in bed now and watch some YouTube and hopefully fall asleep quite early. I mean, I don't feel like I could sleep right now, but I am tired. You can probably see it in my face. I'd like to be asleep by 9 because that's like 7.5 hours sleep by the time my wake up call goes off. This is the life of cabin crew, working out how much sleep you're gonna get before your next flight. That's me for tonight, guys. I probably won't speak to you again tonight unless something dramatic happens. I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Just arrived in Manchester. This is my room. Nice big bed. Bathroom. Bathroom's cute. Love that shower. I love these tiles as well. Got a nice view of the city of Manchester. I've also got, this is my favourite bit, some biscuits to have with my tea. Love that. Welcome to Manchester. It's about 2:20. I arrived a couple of hours ago. I've just been out to get some lunch. I just went to Starbucks and got myself one of the breakfast rolls, the Beyond breakfast rolls, because I was really craving one earlier during my airside turn between my Paris flight and my Manchester flight. Starbucks in Terminal 5 is currently shut. Well, the one in the bit of the terminal that I was in anyway was shut because they're refurbing it. And I was gutted, so I got one when I got here because I was quite hungry. But we're going for a quite early dinner. We're meeting at 4. So I didn't want to eat anything big for lunch. I just needed something to keep me going until we go for dinner. I've just been to Primark. I'll show you what I got in a second. Sorry that I didn't end up speaking to you this morning before I left. I was literally a zombie. Like, my wake-up call woke me up. I went to sleep before 9 o'clock and I did not open my eyes again until my wake-up call, which was at 3:30 UK time. And yeah, I was just a little bit of a zombie this morning while I was getting ready, so I wasn't in the mood to talk to anyone. Even when I went downstairs to meet the rest of the crew for pickup, I was just like dead. Like, I could not get words out. The flights were both fine, very quick. Obviously Paris is about 45 minutes and Manchester is about 35 minutes, but I did have like a couple of hours gap in between. We're going for dinner early again because we're all knackered, and we've got another early start tomorrow. I'll wake up tomorrow, it's 3:50 a.m. Kind of not as bad as today. Today was technically 3:30, so 20 minutes more of a lay-in. Tomorrow we go back to Heathrow, and then we have a Dublin link. I went to Primark, my fave place. I didn't get much actually. I'll show you what I got. I got a couple of boxes of the tights that I wear for work. They're the 15 denier ladder resist matte tights in caramel, if anyone's wondering. I got 2 packs because I noticed recently that I'm having to throw a lot of them away because they're laddering. So they're obviously just getting old, and I actually think it's been quite a few months since I bought some new ones. So I got 2 boxes. And then I also got this cute little like denim play suit. I actually tried on quite a few things. This is it. It's like a charcoal grey. It zips up and it's shorts, and then it has this little tie waist on it. I tried on quite a lot, but I'm about to get deep now. I just feel like basically over the last 6 years since I left uni, I've put on almost 3 stone. Like, you might not notice it necessarily, but if you go back and watch like my first ever YouTube video, you'll be able to see how much weight I've put on, even just in my face. I put it down to 1, lockdown, 2 years of lockdown and not really doing a lot. 2, when I was at uni, I was walking everywhere, attending 4 dance classes a week, going to the gym at least 4 times a week. I was so active that everything I ate, because my diet hasn't changed much to be honest, but everything that I ate, I was burning off instantly. Also, the third thing that I put it down to is the job that I have, because plain food is not good for you, but equally it's so difficult not eating it, because I was gonna not eat breakfast on the plane this morning because I was gonna get something in the terminal, but I was so hungry that I ended up eating it. When you know that you've got the option of having something for free rather than having to provide your own food, it's so easy to just say, oh, I'll eat something on the plane. But I'm actually like, I've got to a point now, the whole point of me talking about putting on weight is I do like buying clothes, but I dread going into a changing room in a clothing shop now, because I never ever like what the clothes look like on me. Like, this was the one thing that I didn't mind. It still didn't look how I imagined it to look, but I still imagine clothes looking the same way that they did on me when I was 3 stone lighter. I find it really difficult now to actually like buy clothes and actually like them. I'm very aware of the fact that I'm 2 sizes bigger than I was, and things don't fit me the way that they used to. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and moan about it and do nothing about it. I am literally like, I'm trying to kind of alter my diet a little bit, eat a little bit healthier, and I've also rejoined the gym, and I always go to the gym. Well, not always actually. I occasionally go to the gym when I'm down route. On Euro tours, I don't really, because I'm always so tired, because they're quite full on, where you're doing flights every day. But like my next trip, for example, is Chicago, and I am gonna go to the gym on that. I always go to the gym when I'm in Chicago. Maybe I'll do like a fitness, like weight loss journey video at some point, but I kind of want to get into a rhythm of it first, because the weeks keep going by and I keep saying, right, on Monday I'm gonna like limit myself, but then today I didn't really, because I ate on the plane. I've had the Starbucks Beyond breakfast sandwich, which is probably not good for me, and I think we're gonna go to Nando's for dinner, which is also not that great for me, because obviously I don't eat real chicken. That's what I'm kind of going through at the moment, and some of you might look at me and think that I don't look overweight at all, but I am really just very unhappy with the way that I look at the moment. I am gonna start actually being serious about losing the weight now, because it's getting to me every single day. I don't really know why I've gone off on this tangent. I think it's because it triggered me trying on clothes in Primark. Can I just say, for some odd reason, changing room mirrors are always just the most unflattering mirrors that have ever existed. I don't know why they make them like that, because I feel like I don't look the way that I do in changing room mirrors in real life. To an extent, obviously I do, but I feel like they're just they make you look so much worse. Don't know whether like a fitness weight loss video is something you'd want to see, but let me know if you do, because I feel like now that I've said it to all of you, I feel like if I then have the pressure to actually film it for YouTube, then I might actually stick to it a little bit, because I do find it hard to diet. went on a very strict diet when I was 20 years old. Before, this was when I wasn't even overweight, by the way. I was literally so slim back then, but I thought I was fat. So I went on this stupid diet and I ended up developing an eating disorder, which obviously I don't want that to happen again. Also, I find that if I restrict myself with food, that I end up craving it even more. I tried intermittent fasting, which I found was actually quite, like, I lost half a stone doing it for about 3 weeks. However, the 3 weeks that I was doing it, I was on annual leave, I was at home. I cannot stick to it when I'm flying because I am awake at times that I would normally be asleep. When I was doing it last time, I was eating between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. But I can't stick to that when I do trips because if I'm behind in time, I end up eating earlier in the day. And then if I've got to do a night flight, I can't not eat on a night flight because then I won't be able to sleep because I'll be hungry. It's just really difficult sticking to a diet in this job. I don't know why I'm still going on about this, but yeah, I feel like I just needed to get it off my chest, really. Let me know if you guys want to see that video. Anyway, I have got about an hour and a half until I'm meeting 2 of the crew for dinner, so I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to try not to fall asleep. I'm so tired. I so easily could right now. I will probably speak to you this evening after I've had my dinner. So, funny story, we were all a bit too tired to go out, so I've ordered in. I got myself the Great Imitator wrap with halloumi, medium spice and curry salted chips. Another white towel, ruined by me trying to do that ASMR thing. Close enough. Fresh. And Megan is back in her pyjamas. Honestly, at this point, am I ever not in my pyjamas? Hello, I am home. It is about, I think about 3:30, 4:45, something like that. I got home at just after 3 and I've just had a shower and eaten some sushi because I've not really had like a proper meal today. I had a little porridge pot on board and I had a mozzarella salad just before we landed. It just wasn't enough and probably won't eat dinner for a few hours. So I got myself some sushi on the way home, which I've just demolished. It was very nice. It's been a long day. I'm very tired, but I am so excited for a lay-in tomorrow. But I thought I would come and end the vlog because I knew that if I didn't do it now, I would just forget about it and end up ending it in like 3 days time. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more travel vlogs. My next video will probably be a standby vlog because I'm on standby next week. Thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.